Hi, love. I wanted to come on here and really speak about some things that are on my heart that are just really disappointing. It's really disappointing. It's really disappointing that religious folks are so separate from the spiritual message that our supreme being, ultimate divine source, is trying to uh, speak to them. It's so interesting to me how there is such a stress on loving thy neighbor and tolerance, and people choose to be at war. And I'm not only talking about overseas, I'm talking about amongst one another daily. I'm a very spiritual person. I will walk into any spiritual holy practice with an open mind and an open heart, because God does not discriminate. You might, but God doesn't. And everybody and their mother thinks that they are right, and they need to convince the other how wrong they are. And they try to convince it with the dressing of, but it's because I love and care about you. I'm trying to save your soul. I had one of my cousins tell me, God hates you because you're gay, because he loves you. Babe, listen. Listen here, Linda. And all the loves. I don't want to have resentment against any of you. I grew up in the same place. It's a scary fucking place to be up here in my head. And it's even scarier when I believe in the God that was made in man's image. And I was on Facebook and I was scrolling, and these I love to sing gospel. I get a lot of joy and hope and love out of gospel. But how many people in the church are so disgusted um by me reading tarot, or me being gay, or me being Palestinian? And it's so interesting to me how you can look my kind-hearted, loving self in the face and believe that I am of the devil and I am here to harm your life. It makes me on the verge of tears for you, really. Because what you're doing is, rather than focusing on your personal relationship with God, you are focusing on dictating and controlling the narrative that feeds your fear. Because fear controls you, and it definitely can control me. And the only reason why I can see it is because I have it. The self-righteousness, the arrogance. Oh, so easy to go there. Isn't it so easy to blame somebody else? Isn't it so easy? It's so easy to say, you know what, you're wrong. I'm right. And because you hold all of the wrongs, or in my mind, I don't have to look at myself. I don't have to see that I've been arrogant, self-righteous, hateful. So, although some of you may not understand, or may not really feel comfortable with my own spiritual practice, um, I want you to know that the very being of my existence is not the devil. And my prayer for you, my hope and desire for you is that you're able to find the love that you crave from others towards yourself, from yourself to yourself. Because when I face somebody who is so indignantly in their religious practice, um, trying to convince me and the world that harm is coming our way when we need to be discussing ways in which we can love one another, it breaks my heart because it lets me know that that person is suffering in a place that I've suffered. And I was very hesitant to post a video like this because I fear the backlash because I'm human and I'm a validation addict. But you know, there is no right way. There's no right way for one to personally understand God. God, spirit, source, whatever you may, to me is like the ocean. Many of us have dipped our toes. Some of us have rode the waves, but we don't know what lurks in the depths. We don't know, but it's right there. It's right there in our face, and it's big. It's bigger than us. I just say that if this video has reached you and you've made it this far, I thank you. And I hope and I pray that you think about ways in which you can carry kindness, love, and tolerance into your day-to-day rather than the us versus them mindset, and rather than living in fear. Because like I said in my previous videos, we live in a world that feeds off of our fears for monetary gain. Think about that. If we are afraid, we are easier to be controlled. If we are worried and screaming and fighting over things, debating over things that need no debate, we are easier to control. So just be loving, be kind, and as you walk that path, this softness, this lightness, this beauty will overcome you. And yeah, you know, here's to healing. Good luck. Good luck to me. Shit, it's been a long day. It's been a long life, actually. But in this moment, I'm grateful. And I also, in this moment, need to go to bed. Good night.